What a lot to do, am I right? Because let me tell you, we have a lot to complete. We return now with more of Xenoblade X Definitive Edition. And let me tell you, it's going to get nuts. This is part 37, I think? I forgot. Because anyway, we're now at the end game by this point. Because Chapter 12 is supposedly... Well, if you're playing the original, this is the end game. But here, however, we're doing things a bit different. We're going to be going through all the Affinity missions that need to be complete. Only ones have been done in this chapter. So let's get started up first with this. 2 peas in a pod.
Mustache Man delivery!
Whew, I am beat. Mind if I relax here a bit?
Sure, just don't make it a habit, okay? We can't have the barracks become your day spa.
Hey, can't a commander stop by now and then to check on how his favorite team is doing? That's why I'm really here, you know?
Mustache Man worse liar than even Tatsu. Real reason for visit is for Linley's cooking.
Oh, the dinner roll ain't as dumb as he looks.
Why, thank you.
Tatsu, I don't think that was a compliment. I'm not sure food helps Mimio-sums with fatigue, Commander.
Comfort food helps everything, Lynn. I just need something to take my mind off this weapon R&D work. It's driving me nuts.
Weapon R&D? Can I get in on that, sir? I'd love to help out.
All right. I should have figured this would be right up your alley.
Up my alley? It is my alley!
All right. Let's call it a personal job from me. Frankly, I'd love the advice.
Understood.
So now we gotta complete 2 peas in a pod. Head to the outfitter's test hangar. Well, time for a change of pace for once, because I want to at least get, like, you want to know how many ones? A lot. There's so many. Though one has to be required after beating the main game. Yeah, I know, the game ain't over yet. But yeah, it's going to be a different sort. Obtain both the left and the right leg. And how much of Oblivia have I checked? 50%. There's like so much I gotta do. Time to head to the test hangar. Alright, time to check on what's up.
Cool. Is this a backpack beam cannon?
Prototype for one, anyway.
Ooh. They really crammed the high output ion capacitors in there.
Not bad, huh? That baby can go a month without needing a recharge.
Huh? That's dumb. You're wasting all its potential.
Lynn.
No, it's fine. What would you suggest, Lynn?
I'd channel that energy into fewer, more powerful bursts.
Why the hell would you need more punch than this?
Because if you push it up another 800 gigs, it'll cut right through the beam coating on Ganglion armor.
Sure, but think of the heat something like that would put out.
Well, yeah. You just need to change the conductor material for the barrel jacket.
The barrel jacket, huh? Interesting.
Is all this even feasible?
There'll be a few hurdles, sure, but if we can clear those, it could be big. We'll just have to try it out and see, won't we?
Yeah.
Let's see. I can think of 2 other problems right off the bat. Why don't we have you sort this out with the engineers here, Alan and Brenna? Talk to them. They might have ideas for a workaround.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so our objective is simple. We need to talk to Alan in the outfitter's test hangar. Well, let's see what we can do. Won't be an easy one, that's for sure.
About the beam cannon project, is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through Ganglion armor.
This is why I hate talking to amateurs.
What? But Commander Vandam said it might be possible if we solved a pair of issues.
What? So I have to explain it because he's too damn lazy?
Hey!
It's Brenna, right? We know your time is valuable, but could you maybe stow the attitude for a second?
Look, this unit is meant for installation on the back of a Skell, right?
Right.
Well then, you've got a real bitch of a heat emission problem. I'm just estimating here. But you're probably looking at temperatures of over 400 degrees running from the head to the cockpit block. And that kind of heat will cook your sensors. Oh, and kill the pilot. The back-mounted unit just won't work. And with its size, it's not like you could change the offset position to the arms.
Unless we use different conductors in the barrel jacket. In that case, the large size would actually work in our favor. Here, I made a sketch.
Huh. Yeah, that might actually work. I mean, if we had a conductor efficient enough. But the only ones of this grade are all being used in NLA's central power grid. Can't very well tear that apart to make a new gun.
I guess not.
Maybe you can get around it.
Maybe. There have to be resources here on Mira we've yet to discover. Who's to say one of those can't be turned into a new conductor?
Hey, that's it! We'll just build a new one.
And you expect to just miraculously stumble across this hypothetical material today?
Maybe not today, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't look. I'm not giving up on this.
Now for the next one, we gotta talk to Brenna.
Hey, Brenna. Think you can turn this into a conductor?
Here.
Dunno. Never seen it before. I'd have to test it, but... yeah, maybe. I'm just shocked you found something.
I can't think of a single blade more passionate or stubborn than Lynn.
I can see that. Guess I look like a real fool now, don't I? I think I just lost my sense of wonder at being in this place, you know? Anyway, I was a jerk. Sorry.
One problem down, one to go.
Now we gotta talk to Alan. Hopefully it won't take us that long, since we've pretty much gotten almost everything we needed. Yeah, I moved too fast. I know.
About the beam cannon project. Is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through Ganglion armor.
You want another 800 gigawatts continuous output?
Yep.
Well, theoretically, sure.
But what? There's some kind of practical hurdle?
Exactly. More output requires plasma maintained at higher degrees of excitation. That, in turn, requires a more efficient magnetic trap.
Right.
I'd love to see it happen, but Earth's technology just isn't there yet.
Why don't we just... No, we're not on Earth anymore.
That's a fair point. It's true that Earth may not have possessed this technology, but Mira could be a different story.
I don't follow.
Oh, I get it. She means Xenotech. We've got all kinds of races here on Mira. One of them might have a solution.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What is that?
One of the Ganglion Skells. We confirmed that this model is outfitted with a high-output beam cannon, and it's almost a certainty that their capacitors are better than ours.
So if we can analyze them...
Right. We might be able to find a solution to our magnetic trap problem.
Come on, guys. We've got a giant laser to hunt down.
A giant laser. Well, why do we need to do that when we already did that?
Alan, look! We found a capacitor!
Here you go.
Amazing. I have to hand it to the Ganglion's engineers.
Will this solve our problem?
Leave it to me. With a mix of their tech and ours, I may even be able to do this one better.
If that's still not enough, Tatsu can loan out secret Nopon technology.
I'll let you know.
Alright, problem solved. Let's report back to the commander.
Okay, so now we gotta report back to Blade in the barracks. We got the news. This is what happens when you're prepared. When you're prepared, you get things done fast. And that's what makes it worth it. Alright, Venom, we got the goods.
Well, I'll be damned. Didn't think you'd solve both problems that fast. You're your parents' daughter for sure.
It's true they were both engineering geniuses. But they were beloved by people for their fire and initiative, more than their theories.
They were heroes for folks in my generation. Can't help but think how much further along NLA'd be if they were still with us.
I'm happy to hear you say that. But that job falls on all of us living here now, Commander. I'm nowhere near their level yet, but I promise I'll keep doing my best.
That's a happy ending, alright. And we get some new gear and blueprints. Nice, another energy clip. That means it raised up to 52%. Okay, so now let's move on to the next mission. This one, Fathers and Sons.
Friends have company.
Hey there, Arena. You helping out Elma's team today?
Just finished up, actually.
Well, don't leave yet. I got a job that can use all of you.
What, that tough of a mission?
I don't know if tough is the word exactly. Basically, we got an SOS from a prospector team, and I want you to go follow up. It's from Kiefer and Leland Cole.
Are they father and son?
Makes sense. Same last name, similar face.
Yep, they're a bit of an odd couple, but, well, you'll see what I mean.
You say they're prospectors. I assume they were out on a mineral survey?
Yeah, they're both geologists or something. The kid followed in his old man's footsteps, works as his assistant.
Okay, we're on it.
Let's get moving. Send us the data.
Great, will do.
Nice, an emergency call. So we gotta head to the Stolen East Cavern and help. And completing these Affinity missions are gonna help us out in the long run. I mean, look at this. We're already, like, now making progress. Y'all take a breather. We're bringing Arena for this. And it's right around here. In Stickstone Rise. Alright, time to get to work. There's gotta be a way we can get inside. Fortunately, there is. And that chopper here can only mean one thing. Alright, let's get in. Let's check out what's up. The Stone Lattice Cavern.
Are you the one who sent the SOS?
Yep. Kiefer Cole, prospector. Glad you finally made it.
Where's Leland?
He's inside.
What? Alone?
But big and scary and mean animals inside, too. Super dangerous inside.
Well, obviously. But that doesn't stop New LA from needing a secure source of phlegmtide, now does it? Danger's part of the job.
Who cares about your job? You abandoned your own family in there.
I left because he's family. I finished my part of the job, see? Cole family rule number 4. When the job's done, go home.
Even if it means leaving someone to die?
Well, that's why we called you, right? I'll let you take it from here. I'm heading back to New LA. Good luck.
Hey! What the hell is wrong with you? Get back here!
God damn it.
What kind of father?
I know, Irina, but there's no time to worry about that now. We still have a mission to do. Let's rescue Leland.
So it looks like we're gonna be in for trouble. I think we'll need our Skells for this. Still, can't believe we found a way inside. Oh dear.
You're staying put.
No, you're not.
Side splash! Back splash! Somebody heal me already!
Don't worry.
I'll give us an dare you knock me down.
We won't go down without fight. Shoot that thing dead!
You're staying put.
There you go.
Furious blast! Nailed! Now cripple them!
This will bring them to their proverbial knees. How's this blow? This is bad. I need healing.
I need this.
Just what I needed.
Ah, great. I went all the way down.
Windblade! That did the trick. Now close in and clean up.
Stick with me, and I promise it won't be futile.
It won't be, that's for sure. Leland.
Leland Cole, right?
That's right, Missy. Who are you?
We're here to save you. Kiefer called in an SOS.
He did what? Wait, did he already head back?
Yeah, and left you behind.
Damn, he must have beat me.
Hey, this isn't some race. He left you to die.
Cole family rule number 4. When the job's done, go home.
Are all you people insane? What the hell kind of family rule is that?
You folks are armed, right?
What? Well, yeah, of course, but...
Good. I still haven't grabbed all the ore in this cave on account of the indigents. Could I get you kids to take care of that for me?
Are you even listening to us?
Cole family rule number 2. Always finish the job, no matter what. Besides, none of this stops New LA from needing a secure source of phlegmtide, now does it?
You are both insane, aren't you? All
Fine, we'll do it.
Colonel?
They have their mission, we have ours. If we can offer support, we will.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we gotta investigate the minerals in Primordial Stoneletter's cavern and retrieve 5 pieces of phlegmtide.
coming to you!
Ramp up the adrenaline!
I know I'm ready to shine! Superior decoy round! Primer! Ghost Walker!
Giant Splash! Furious Blast!
Gotta hurry.
Tornado Blade! True Stream Edge! Violent Scream! Got it! Atomic
Neil Worm!
Shoot down while they're in there! Fire!
Making progress.
Backsplash!
Tornado Blade!
Now
True Stream Edge! Primer! Ghost Walker!
Gotta keep it going.
Superior decoy round! Rising Blade! True Stream Edge! Oh, that did the trick! Iron Prison! Clean up!
Furious Blast!
Furious
Seventh
Blast!
Edge!
Tornado Blade! Samurai Sword!
Now weaken!
Rising Blade! Tornado Blade! Oh yeah, I'm really feeling it! That did the trick! Explosion and clean up!
Good. Done. That's one. Now to get the other. Now to move on to the second one.
No need to get too close!
Got it!
Attack
Furious
up left! I'm cleaning up! Help me out! Atomic Primer! Primer! Superior decoy round!
Backsplash!
Iron Prison!
Rising Blade!
That was fast. I love it when I'm in overdrive and I get to do some crazy shenanigans. That makes two. Now to take care of this.
Right, let's do this!
Let's do it! Cripple him first!
Primer! Ghost Walker!
Backsplash!
Rising Blade! Tornado Blade! True Stream Edge! I'm taking a shot from above! I feel sharper than ever!
Feel I stack up the hits. Move in for the kill.
Yeah! No letting up! Got it! Now take the shot on top of them! True Stream Edge!
And now we destroy.
You're about to see my bad side! Primer! Ghost Walker! Rising Blade!
That was quick. Nice, we got three. That's two left.
I'm coming to you!
Ramp up the adrenaline!
I know I'm ready to shine! Superior decoy round!
Rising Blade!
Tornado Blade! Primer!
Furious Blast!
Ghost Walker!
Shoot down while they're in there.
Seventh
With
Edge!
pleasure.
Furious Blast! Full spec!
Rising Blade! Tornado Blade!
Bump up and regroup.
I know I'm ready to shine!
Backsplash!
Wild Smash! First grenade! Here I come!
Now the fun begins.
Work it! Let that behemoth have it!
I feel good about this.
I'm on a roll! Rising Blade! Tornado Blade! Spectacular!
That was fast. That's four. This could get ugly.
Everyone with me!
Close quarters. For me.
Tornado blade! Fire!
Heal me.
Sorry, left. I'm in a bind myself. Ghost Walker!
Let's buff up and regroup.
Now the fun starts.
Rising blade! Tornado blade!
Superior decoy round.
Ghost Walker!
Superior dive.
Rising blade! I did the trick.
Close quarters.
Here I come. Don't worry. Here, I'll be ready.
I'm not giving up.
Ghost Walker!
Superior decoy round.
Rising blade! As many hits as it takes.
Qlurians, let's buff up and regroup.
I know I'm ready to shine.
Gotta keep it going.
Timer! Ghost Walker! Rising blade! Tornado blade! Got it! Now take the shot and topple them!
Stick with me, and I promise.
Well, that was a waste. And that was fast, though.
They look tough, but I'm tougher.
Uh-huh.
You're about to see my backside! Can't hurt the extra cautious! Here we go! Ghost Walker!
Now we can.
Rising blade! Tornado blade! Route 7A! Shoot down! Right soul!
2, 3.
Ghost Walker! Rising blade!
Stop excelling.
That was beautiful. Seriously, I take these guys down with ease thanks to overdrive. Oh no!
Is this enough?
Oh, yeah. That'll do.
Listen, I understand wanting to respect your father's rules, but don't you think...
My father? What would you know about my dear Pappy, Missy?
What? He was just...
Horse feathers! My Pappy's been dead for ages.
What?
Then the man we saw was a
What the hell is going on here?
I'd ask you the same, but not before we skedaddle somewhere safer. I'm heading back to NLA to meet up with Kiefer. You coming?
Wait a sec!
Oh, great. Just as things just cannot get worse. Back to Blade Tower. Let's talk, Kiefer.
Hey, Pops. Looking good. You get all that phlegm tied all right?
Pops!
Boy, who the heck you think you're talking to? Of course I did.
Thanks for bringing the old man back safely, you guys. How about a drink, Pops?
You're on.
Wait, so... what?
Cole family rule number 1. Every job ends with a cold one.
Not the drink, for crying out loud! You just called him Pops.
Yeah. Something wrong with that?
Yes? I mean, no. I mean, isn't he your son?
So Vandam didn't tell you? Oh, that's rich.
Now I get it. A bit of an odd couple indeed. The old bear was messing with us.
Okay, now Tatsu completely lost. Who want to explain to Tatsu?
So how old are you, Leland? Somewhere in your 80s or so?
Hey now! I'm 78 years young, Missy.
What? He means inside.
My old man refused to board the White Whale unless he got a younger Mim body.
Hey now! I just wanted a body that matched my mental age is all. Now, how about that drink?
You got it, Pops.
He's 80 and kind of hot. That is so gross.
That's right. Also weird.
Actually, this shoots right past weird and goes straight to creepy.
They are definitely an odd pair. I mean, even separate from the whole age thing.
You said it. Leland was ditched by his son and didn't even blink. Actually, he acted like it was expected.
And he stayed to finish the task in front of him. Sounds like a true blade to me.
Mission or not, abandoning your own kin like that? Hard to see that as a positive thing. Whatever works for them, I guess. Family means something different to me.
Yep. At least we got something nice out of it. And the assault rifle arc quick cannon. Nice, we get more money out of it. 55% complete. But we're making a lot of progress on all these missions. Okay, so time for us to move on to the next Affinity mission. Remember, there's a lot that we need to complete, and even there's some after completing Chapter 12. Murderess, you did well. Time for you to get rest. Now we move with Neilnail. Time to move on with her. Here's her mission. This is the Custodian's duty.
Hey, how you been? Been a while, hasn't it?
Hello there.
Celica, what's up?
Well, I think Lady Neil was hoping to discuss something with you.
Right. Here's the thing. Wait, before all that, I believe I owe you my thanks. I hear you saved my dear little sister. Celica truly landed in hot water. Really, thank you.
But little sister is going too far, Lady Neil. I am not worthy.
Really? I disagree. We were both spawned from the same artificial womb plant. We Qlu are all one big family, aren't we?
Perhaps, but you're the High Custodian, the most exalted in all of Qlurian society. Whereas I am from a line of acolytes who serve you. The mere act of accompanying you like this, it's an honor beyond compare.
Is that so? I haven't been back to our home planet in so long, but I see our education system is as rigid as ever. I'm tired of all this pomp and ceremony. Leave the hierarchical stuff to the other girls. I'd appreciate it if you could simply be yourself around me.
Lady Neil.
Whoops, we're getting sidetracked. I'll tell you the rest in the Blade Barracks. It'll be easier if you see the data firsthand.
Sure. Let's hear what they have to say. I will say we make a lot of progress, all things considered. Let's get Celica in too, because honestly, this might be a benefit. Alright, we're here. Let's discuss.
Right then, first, take a look at this. The time we went to Oblivia, remember those mystery mechs that attacked us? I finally figured out what they're all about. Rather, I remembered seeing the very same ones in a database back on our home planet.
They're Qlurian, so that means...
Yeah, those machines are mobile weapons developed using actual Qlurian technology. Would it be easier if we simply called them Skells? The model is old, practically antique. But these were special Skells who once served as personal bodyguards to a certain Custodian. They require no pilot and were designed from top to bottom to be fully autonomous. In actual fact, there's something of a trick to their autonomic functions. Now, pop quiz. If I asked you who you could trust implicitly, who comes to mind?
We'll always be there for you.
Indeed, a model answer. But in this case, I'm sorry to say you'd be wrong. The answer is yourself. Why? Because logically, it's impossible for you to betray yourself. Ergo, it stands that you can trust yourself. And so, the master of those Skells copied her personality onto them and incorporated it into their autonomic system. The personality of the High Custodian Neilnail. I did. By which I mean, of course, my predecessor.
The High Custodian, her existence is perpetuated through the use of clones. She who presides over the knowledge of ancient times. Such is the destiny of Lady Neilnail.
Well, I may be a clone, but I still have my own personality, thoughts, and desires. The point is, those Skells are technically the embodiment of a former iteration of Neilnail. Let's call the white one Neilnail Albus, and the black one can be Neilnail Furvus. Here's what I think. Their job is to defend any sites of Qlurian influence. That is the duty of a Neilnail. And that's why we were attacked. Who else to right the wrongs of the High Custodian but the High Custodian herself? Which means there's only one thing left to do. Destroy them. Put the old Neilnail in her coffin. As I'm sure you're aware from the last battle, they're not likely to roll over and die for us. Once again, would you lend me your strength? Please?
Sure.
Thank you. I was fully expecting you to turn me down, so honestly, I'm delighted. After all, I couldn't ask this of just anyone. It's a risky assignment, but I'm more than convinced we'll be able to pull this off.
Lady Neil, let me accompany you too. I promise I won't slow you down.
Thank you, Celica. With you at my side, I'm all the more reassured.
First off, we'll need to find your predecessor's Skells, won't we?
According to the data I collected, they recently ambushed someone, a blade who was exploring a cluster of ruins in Cauldros. If the Skells are meant to deter anyone who explores too far into the ruins, then...
You're saying if we investigate those ruins ourselves, they will come for us.
Bingo. I think it's worth a try. For starters, why don't we try looking in those ruins for info samples? That said, we'll have to be snappy. We can't risk them claiming any more victims.
At once, Lady Neil.
So our objective for this is to investigate all the structures in the structure in 3 areas. The castle ruins, the ruined city, and the Qlurian cloister. That's not going to be the easiest thing, but thankfully we have easy pinpoints so we can make it there faster.
They spotted us.
Try this other side.
Attack I shall stop you cold in your tracks. We can teleport.
I'll send it first.
Fire on flank. Fire. Backslash. See rising blade. Tornado blade. Happy the trick.
I'll give us an edge by debuffing them.
Combat limbo! Rising blade!
Come on.
Tornado blade! True stream edge! Ghost Walker!
Come on.
I'll give us an edge by debuffing them. Watch how a real Mark II does it.
Tornado blade! Rising blade!
Come on.
Here we go.
Ghost Walker!
Let's buff up.
My balance. Take cover.
I owe you one.
Come get some backup.
I know I'm ready to shine!
You dare hurt my friends. 3. Don't worry, we got this.
Here I come! I'm cleaning up! Help me out! Rising blade! True stream edge! Timer! 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 Ghost Walker!
There you go. Now the real fun starts.
Combat lit! Rising blade! Back with the trick! Now close in and clean up! Rising! I'm being pushed back! Ghost Walker! You're about to see my bad side! Tornado blade! True stream edge! Timer! Timer! Ghost Walker! Rising blade! Tornado blade! True stream edge! True stream edge! Timer! Ghost Walker!
Gotta keep it going.
Rising blade! Now close in and clean up! Rising blade! Tornado blade! Here I come! Timer! Ghost Walker!
Never thought I'd see this happen.
Rising blade! Tornado blade! True stream edge! True stream edge! Timer! Ghost Walker! Combat lit! Rising blade! That is the trick! Now close in and clean up!
How did I blow it? I had it. Damn it, I had it and I would have actually nailed it. God damn it. Things I do just to get it done. But no, I get whacked. After dealing like 1 million damage. Maybe I should have added offensive stance. I gotta complete chapter 12 to unlock that. Thankfully, I made sure to get out of my skull. All right, that's the first. Let's head down here and head up. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna make sure I get my vengeance. Once I'm way strong and I wipe these fools. Got all the records.
Nothing yet. Your forebears, Skells, refused to surface. Perhaps the ruins of Cauldros really have nothing to do with Qlurians.
No, I'm sure that they do. I took a good look around the cloister. It was incredibly subtle, but there were traces of the clue. It's starting to look like Samarian worship took a radical turn, very different to the peaceful faith it once was. There's a high probability that we'll find them here. The problem is, where to look. Perhaps we should try thinking more central.
Central, you say?
From the records we have to go on, we know that a king once ruled here, a civilization under an almighty monarch. This place was once the royal capital. Now, where would a king take his seat? Yes, he would. For a variety of reasons, throughout history, castles have been a mainstay of sovereign power. The castle, both a threshold between ruler and governed, and a bulwark against foreign invaders.
A means of defense? Just as the Skells are, you mean?
It's a possibility. Now, time to check our theory. Onward to Orsim Castle. We're sure to find answers there.
Now we have to head to Orsim Keep. Let's check it out. Before we face it, I think I realized that Samurai Soul may not be enough. That's AoE, boost A, melee attacks after taking damage, and reduces secondary cooldown. But I think I'm gonna have to rely on this. Samurai Soul is nice. Yep, this is it.
Lady Neil!
Yep, we found our Skells. This floor plan suggests that this was once the castle's keep. The keep is the king's seat of power. In other words, it's the heart of these ruins. As we've determined, these Skells are dangerous foes not to be trifled with. That said, it's not like we have any other option. Destroying them is the only way.
Seems we've been found out. What
Yep.
now?
Better hurry, unleash hell.
Tornado blade!
Furious blast!
Give me a buff! Oh yeah! I'm ready! You're about to see my bad side! No, I'm ready to shine!
And now we're about to see some nasty stuff. Here we go.
Rising blade! Passive the trick! Now close in and clean up! I shall give it my all! You're about to see my... I'm cleaning up! Help me out! Ghost Walker! Rising blade!
Now this is how it should be done.
You need an aura.
Drop fast info! Rising blade!
Done and done. Both B. HP's at 5 stars, and yes, there's an achievement where you gotta get everybody at 5 stars.
That's it. Our task is done. They'll never harm an innocent again. The Custodian herself has cleaned up the old one's mess. The matter can finally be put to bed.
Lady Neil, was this really the right thing to do? They were erratic and unsafe, but were they not also a part of you?
There's an easy answer to that one, Celica. If you are always chained to the past, you can never look to the future. Even if it means denying my old self's legacy, I still intend to right their wrongs. We Qlu must rise above our past if we're to soar once again through the infinite beyond.
Among the Acolytes, there were some who disputed your authority. Some even called you heretic. Now I see the truth. I see that you have always had Qlu's best interests at heart.
The same can be said of all Qlurians, Celica. You see, the only difference is how we go about it. Besides, making contact with alien races, it's not always the solar storm we think it'll be. We don't need faith and tech as crutches, not when words can bridge the gap between worlds. We have a prime example of that right here, right? Yes. Now, we've wrapped up our business in Cauldros, but there's still much work to be done on Mira. So many races journeyed through the stars to end up on this single planet. Cosmo-archaeologically speaking, it's odd. The way Mira keeps presenting mystery upon mystery, I doubt my work's drying up anytime soon.
I'm ready to take any job she throws at us.
Oh, you're pretty much indispensable at this point if I'm to perform my fieldwork here. Hey, why don't you become my assistant? Yeah, that's a great idea.
Lady Neil, the humans might have pressing matters of their own to deal with right now.
Well, we destroyed them. That's a relief. We learned the Psycho Launcher Art heroic tale. That is assuring. I'm thankful for that, because that means there's only a few of these left. L's is not until Chapter 12, Chapter 11, Chapter 10. This one's also Chapter 11, Chapter 11, and Chapter 11. Guess that means I gotta wait till after? Yeah, that's a probable guess. I think we got enough for one more. Screw it, we're gonna do it. And HP's at max, so yeah, we're done. Thanks for your help, HP. Now it's the Murderess's turn. Besides, I'm gonna work to finally get hers done. This is the little rich girl.
Heard any juicy tips, Yolanda? It's been a while.
No get-rich-quick schemes like you'd want. Just plain old boring work.
Ew, sounds awful.
Yeah, it's dead here. We should have some fun.
Like what?
I'm tired of playing poker. Let's bring back the old game.
Ooh, I like it. And I've got the perfect player lined up.
Nice. This one here?
Yep.
Wait. So, What are you dragging me into?
Easy, sweet thing. It's the perfect job for you. I'll let Yolanda explain the rules.
Basically, you take an insanely weak weapon and use it to fight an insanely tough enemy.
Meanwhile, these chumps place bets on whether or not you win.
Gambling on life and death. Sounds pretty exciting, eh? And best of all, everyone can enjoy it without risking their lives. Well, except maybe you.
Enough chatter. Let's do this.
Oh, wait. Hold on. First, you need to draw a card. That determines your target. Careful, pal. Some things in here will kill you before you can say boo. The Joker. Ugh. You're today's big winner, friend. Your target is the worst of the worst. We've had 8 blades attempted, followed by 8 funerals. That is some bad luck right there.
I'm sure all 3 cards were jokers, you dirty dog.
Dirty dog? You're one to talk. Anyway, we couldn't bet if there was 0 chance of success. This fight is totally winnable. Maybe.
Oh, so you're betting on a win then? Fine. Put me down for 100K on a win. And I'm going too. 9th time's the charm, right?
Seriously? That's not like you. Like, at all.
I'm just making money. Same as usual. But this time, I get the added satisfaction of taking it from the likes of you.
We'll see. And no cheating, Murderess. I mean it. If you need to concede, come talk to me. Until then, good luck.
You do not sound like you mean that. Now let's go.
So we need to join the Murderess and Yolanda. We need to use an especially weak weapon. With a scrap duo? Okay. Defeat a disaster version with the scrap duo. This might not be pretty. I know that for a fact. This might suck, but don't worry, it's only going to be temporary. This is only for a temporary weapon. No. This is only temporary, because after this, I'm switching back to swords. So we need to just in the scrap duo in Primordia. Right around here. We'll head there from the east. Once we get that done, then that's it. Besides, I'm trying to complete every single Affinity missions, or rather, that I can do currently, so I can prepare for, like, Chapter 12. God, I love my level 50 Rasval. This might not go well for either of us, but hey.
This a good schooling. This will bring them to that proverbial knee.
Let's go.
Body and soul are a quiver. Slightly success.
Sure.
I'm cleaning up. Help me out.
Sure. How does this even work with that? One, two, three. Here we go.
Here I come! Fire!
Now weaken. Side slash. Package slash. Say prayer. Back slash. Lay on the hood.
Supposed to!
Shooting star.
Bring them to that proverbial knee!
Absorb a speed. I shall
Strike them again!
They couldn't draw.
Shadow Runner! Primer! Primer! Ghost Walker!
Now weaken.
This will bring them to that proverbial knee! Back in the trick! Now shooting star! Backslash! Upper hand! Upper hand! Violent streak!
Overdrive. Is
Shadow Runner! Primer! Ghost Walker!
absorb a speed.
Backslash! Side slash! Side slash! Side slash! Upper hand! Primer! I feel sharper than ever! Back in the trick! Now close in and clean up! Violent streak!
This is absurd. Never have I thought this strategy would work.
Primer! 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 Ghost Walker!
Ready.
Solo it is! I know I'm ready to shine! Side slash! Upper hand! Primer! Ghost Walker! Backslash! Side slash! Side slash! Side slash! Backslash! Violent streak! Backslash! Side slash! Side slash! Side slash! Here I come! I'm cleaning up! Help me out! Primer! Ghost Walker!
Yeah, my overdrive is like nigh invulnerable.
Slash! Side slash! Side slash! Side slash! Upper hand! Primer! Shadow Runner! Now to return to lose an aura!
This is absurd.
Slash! Side slash! Back in the trick! Now close in and clean up! Upper hand! Backslash! Side slash! Primer! Ghost Walker! Got back! Backslash! Side slash! Back in the trick! Now close in and clean up! Violent streak! Primer! Primer! Ghost Walker!
This is nuts. Look at this.
Slash! Stop it! Now take the shot and topple them! Primer! Ghost Walker! Backslash! Side slash! Side slash! Side slash! Backslash! Upper hand! Primer! Ghost
Yeah, you can't even see this. This is nuts. You can basically completely invincible.
Side slash! They fell back! Now strike them again! Backslash!
I don't care. I'm doing this again and again and again.
Backslash! Side slash! Side slash! Side slash! Upper hand! Violent streak! Back in the trick! Now close it and clean up!
This is absurd! Look at this crap! Now let's get the hell back. I am not using that ever again. I would rather use my usual strats. But I would rather be... No. Primer, Ghostwalker, offensive stance, and add a purple. I think I figured out a perfect strategy on how I can constantly keep going. How I can continuously do this. Because look at it, this strategy is absurd. It's so dumb and so absurd that it could actually be helpful. This is nuts. Alright, Yolanda, here's your stuff. We're done.
Damn, you did it.
Time to pony up the cash, loser.
Fine, here.
Wait, this is it? 10 credits? Are you kidding me right now?
We figured you were stubborn enough to win somehow, so betting was... subdued.
That's a total crock. I know you'd have put in at least 2,000 credits.
Ugh, I hate that you know that. Fine again. The pot was 2,101 credits. Here you go. Now you're talking. Let's kick back a few rounds to finish off the day.
If you think I'm buying, you better start making other plans.
Jeez, you're cheap.
Flattery will get you nowhere, my dear.
You hear about that job with the huge reward?
Ooh, you're speaking my language. Do tell.
Oh, not the Murderess.
Spill it.
Well, I couldn't get many details from Mission Control, but I think it's a bounty on some Xeno.
Alien hunting, huh? Sounds like a hoot. Eleanor's our best bet for info. Let's hit her up ASAP. And don't none of you even think about taking this job. I'm already killing one mark here, but I'd be happy to make it two.
Well, let's find out what that is.
Did you hear?
Besides, next part is where we will take care of the remaining missions. These are long, but I don't care. I love this game too much.
Hey.
All right, Eleonora. Make with the details on this Xeno bounty.
Not sure how interested you'll be, Murderess. This one doesn't involve killing.
What?
Yeah, he's wanted alive.
The mark is an Orphean scientist named Lancord.
Seems he caused an incident at the water purification plant. Hacked the entire robot security crew.
So you want us to whack him?
Capture him.
But it's so much faster to kill him.
The other Orpheans are still hoping to reach an agreement with him. We have to respect their wishes.
This is why friendship treaties suck.
I'm not kidding, Murderess. Regardless of your little pen name, if you violate an interspecies treaty, I will be very cross with you.
Ugh. Fine.
Also, and this is just an extra, but if you can recover his research data as well, there's a bonus in it for you.
My favorite word. Consider it yours, honey buns. So where's this Lancord now?
We don't know.
You don't expect us to track him from scratch, do you?
I certainly do. Why else do you think we're offering 400,000 credits?
Well, I guess that is a lot. And what if we get the research data?
Then it's 600,000 in total.
Twist my arm already. This clown's gotta be in some Ganglion stronghold, right? We'll just start picking through him. Maybe we'll find a comm log or some record of his movements. Once we know where he's been, we should be able to figure out where he's at.
Your eyes are sparkling. This one will be tough, but I have faith. Just be careful.
So we gotta search the recoil data. And access the consoles.
Hey.
This mission just got a whole lot rougher. Yeah, because there's like a few of these left. And they're right here. Let's get to work. Let's show them why we mean business and why they should fear us. So we gotta travel to a multitude of bases. Hopefully it won't take us that long. I'm in that exact spot. That means I gotta travel to a plethora of locations. One here. One there. Oh, just in 2 spots? No biggie. Oh, crud, I forgot. I forgot to set my gear. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a moron.
I know I'm ready to shine.
You know what? Let me retreat for now and re-prepare. Or just die. That could be easier. Yeah, let me just die. Yeah, because I forgot to equip the sword-based gear.
Alright, solo it is. They're not finished yet.
Yeah, that was dumb. Seriously, what did I forget? Yeah, that's better. Now we're gonna try it again.
They've spotted us. Good time to weaken them.
Bye.
Just when you're about to see my bad side. Rising Tornado Blade! I know I'm ready to shine.
Scream at me!
Offensive stance!
I attack at range now.
Rising Blade!
That's power. That's better.
Tradition continues.
Now, where were we? Alright, go back where we left off and then do these missions. Once they're done, that's it. I don't care how long these take. If I really wanted to, I could just devote like 2 hours each. Make them 2-hour videos. Alright, now let's try it again.
We need strength to see this through. Lend us power. Absorb us, baby.
Can't hurt to be extra cautious.
Now the fun begins.
Offensive stance. I know I'm ready to shine.
Don't worry, hold on.
This will bring them to their proverbial knees.
Yeah, now this is what true destruction is. I thought Samurai Soul would work, but this is better. Oh yeah, we gotta check on the computer. Nope, the data's not here. But we got a location of the bounty. All we need to do is head to the Lakeview Stronghold. Yeah, and I sweat a lot when I use this controller. If anyone has advice on basically how I can properly take care of it, let me know.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Do it. This will bring them to their proverbial knees. Quick blade! That did the trick. Now close in and clean up.
Yeah, there you go.
What? Attack the range.
I feel sharper than ever.
Serve at the edge. Sliding slinger. Side slash.
Cut and fall.
Stop you. Now weaken it. Back slash.
This will bring them to their proverbial knees.
Run.
Yeah, our team can actually now handle these tough challenges.
Hello, red. Slash. Shooting star.
Wait, but didn't we... Does this mean I gotta analyze check it again? Wait, we already went through that. So you know what? Let's move on to the next area. Because every time we leave, these guys come back.
Must you be so belligerent?
Of course.
Prepare your aura. This weather is dangerous. Lightning throw. Somebody heal me already.
Rising blade.
Back
I'm cleaning up. Help me out. Rising blade. What's the next dance?
Shadow runner. I couldn't block. I attack at range now.
Tornado blade.
Hello, red. Back slash now. Lay on the hurt.
You're about to see my backside. This will bring them to their proverbial knees.
Run.
Ghost Walker.
They're up there.
Get some backup. We mustn't let this conflict get out of hand.
More enemies.
Bump up. We mustn't lose.
It is coming down. You want to know what real pain's like? Ugh, this is so disgusting. Now may I please get back up there? We cleaned out these idiots. Yep, this is it.
Well, this is Landcord's data. That's one objective down. Now we just need to find the good doctor himself.
Now we gotta secure him. Let's get him. There he is. Time for you to come quietly.
I take it you're Landcord?
I am. I assumed Untanam and his opportunist pals would show up and make me an offer. I'm shocked to see they sent lesser life forms like you humans.
Seriously, why didn't you... Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot. We gotta thank him.
Did you grasp the overwhelming difference in technology? My mind makes that of Untanam look like yours.
Whatever. Don't care. You should come along quietly so I can go collect my reward.
So sorry, but I plan to do no such thing. The Orphi do not fight. Common knowledge, I realize. Yet again, I am different. It was not by chance that I made it here alone. I am.
Talking too much.
Wait, we need him alive.
Oh, I know. Killing him kills my bounty. But injuring him still gets me paid.
You uncivilized animal.
Hey, I'll have you know I was the daughter of a tycoon. My childhood was all frilly dresses and tea parties. I know civilized. Right then. Time to haul the roach doctor here back to New LA. We've got 600 large waiting for us.
Well, we captured him. Better than killing him, I guess. Before that, though, alien wreckage. Yeah, because next chapter we'll be tackling the rest of these Affinity missions. And then, we're all set for Chapter 12. AKA the endgame.
Hey!
Let's deliver the goods.
Welcome back. How'd it go?
Easy peasy. That data and most of Landcord should be arriving any minute.
Most of him?
Yeah, the clients may not be thrilled. But he's alive, so I'll get paid. Right?
Probably.
If not, someone is going to get most of you next.
What? You're just kidding around, right, Murderess? Well, that explains the deranged look and the puddle of drool. Meanwhile, I'm just a salary girl. I've never even dreamed of that many credits.
Great story? Don't care. Just see that I get paid.
Ah, there's the authorization now. It came through.
At least that's taken care of. Reward's just as nice.
You always have this blissed out look when you receive your rewards, Murderess.
Yeah, and it's not creepy at all that you're watching that closely. But I'm one step closer to my dream, so of course I'm happy.
What is your dream, Murderess?
What? I haven't told you yet? I think I mentioned it to Landcord, but I was born a little rich girl. The only daughter and sole heir to the Effinger family fortune. Until an incident that you ain't gonna ask about forced me to live as an orphan in the slums. Talk about culture shock. But I didn't give up. I decided I'd earn my own fortune and rebuild the Effinger name myself. So yeah, that's kind of my dream.
Goodness.
I'll lose the frown, baby. I got paid. I'm smiling, so why shouldn't you be?
This is true. It's nice seeing you so cheerful, if a little strange. Now that you've got all this money, perhaps we could all drop by the cafe for a...
Yeah, I'm not buying. Ever.
What? Nobody likes a cheapskate, Murderess.
Whatevs. Come on, Let's ditch the wet blanket and start on our next mission. This dream ain't gonna realize itself.
We also learn the dual sword art, 7th Edge. That's another job done. This raises the district to about 46%, which means now we have 1. That one is going to be after Chapter 12. We have 2, 3, 4 missions we need to complete. And then I'm all set for the end game, as they say. Well, if you were playing this normally. That is it for this part. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I'll see you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Once I reach Chapter 12, that's when I'll get me my prog Aries.